Hey guys, this is a Tamaki ex-listener. I hope you enjoy. This was actually requested, so I hope you enjoy. And yeah, enjoy the video. You worked in a small coffee shop near UA. You didn't go to UA, you went to another high school, but still knew many people of UA since they always pass to get some coffee before their classes started. Today, one of your most regular customers entered through the door, but he brought along a friend with him. You didn't know the guy. You have never seen him, but you greeted, "Hey Muriel!" He rushed to the counter, pulling his friend, and said, "Hey Yuan, how has it been?" "It's been great, thanks for asking. Who's your friend?" Muriel moved aside and pushed his friend to the front and said, "This is Tamaki. Tamaki, this is Yuan, the girl I've been talking to you about." Tamaki looked at you and blushed. You greeted, "Hey Tamaki, do you want anything?" He told you he wanted a latte, and Muriel wanted a frappuccino. You said, "I'll bring that right up." You left to do the drinks, and Muriel and Tamaki were left alone in the counter talking. Muriel said, "Well, what do you think about Yuan?" Tamaki blushed and said, "She's pretty pretty, I think. Why did you bring me here?" Muriel gave his friend a smile and said, "Because I ship you and Yuan." Tamaki blushed again and said, "How do you ship us if we don't even know each other?" He laughed and said, "Because you guys will look so cute as a couple and you need a girlfriend." Tamaki was blushing a lot and covering his face. Some moments later, you bring their two drinks and said, "Here it goes. I hope you enjoy, okay?" Both of the boys, not in agreement, and headed their ways. But before they could, Miriam said, "Hey Yuan, my friends and me are gonna have like a little hangout in my house. Do you want to come?" You gave him a smile and said, "Of course I would. Send me a direction, okay?" He nodded and headed to school with Tamaki. When your shift was over, you headed back to your house and laid on your bed. You got a text from Miriam set to meet him in 2 hours at his house, and he sent you the address. You got ready and you headed out. You arrived and the door was opened by a girl. She said, "Oh hi, you must be Yuan, right?" You nodded and said, "Yes, that's me. What's your name?" Nejiri Hado. Please come in." You entered the house and saw Miriam and Tamaki sitting in the sofa. Nejiri went straight to the kitchen and took out some drinks. After that, you guys started playing board games and playing video games, and finally it was time for you to leave. You said, "Guys, it's already 11. I need to go." They all nodded and said, "Tamaki, why did you not accompany Yuan to her apartment?" He shyly nodded and started walking with you. You guys were close and you asked, "Well, Tamaki, did you have a good time today?" He shyly responded, said, "Yes, Yuan, and you?" You blushed and said, "Yeah, it was fun." When you guys were in front of your apartment, you turned to see Tamaki and said, "Well, Tamaki, can you give me your phone number?" You passed him your phone and he typed his number. You said, "Well, Tamaki, thank you for accompanying me." You gave him a kiss on the cheek and then headed inside. You giggled to yourself while you were blushing and laid on your bed. Tamaki was still outside in shock. He couldn't realize what just happened. A girl just kissed me. Then he started blushing even more. He headed back to his house and went to sleep. Every morning before going to school, Tamaki will pass by the cafe to see you. He now is one of your regular customers and you always greet him. "Hey Tamaki, the usual, right?" He said, "Yes, Yuan, please." You make him do his drink and then hand it over to him. You guys have been in this kind of relationship for 3 months now, and it's really fun. And you started to catch in feelings for Tamaki. One day you said, "Hey Tamaki, do you want to go on a date with me?" Tamaki blushed. He looked like a tomato and covered his face. He said, yeah, I will love that, Yuan. You smiled widely and said, well, pick me up at 7, okay? He responded with a nod and then headed to school. In school, he told Mirio and Nejire what just happened. They were congratulating him, and Mirio said, well, we have to get you ready for your date, shouldn't we? Nejire agreed, and they helped Mirio and gave him tips what you guys should do on your date. He came up and picked you up at 7, as you told him. He thought you looked beautiful, he said. You look really pretty, Yuan. You blushed and grabbed his hand and started walking through the city streets. You guys finally made it to a small restaurant and you guys sit down. You guys had a great time. You ordered your favorite food, you guys did jokes, you were teasing Tamaki a lot, and he was blushing a lot, and everything seemed perfect. Lastly, Tamaki suggested, Yuan, can you please come with me somewhere? You said, of course, Tamaki. You guys started walking, and you soon were at the cafe you work at, and you said, Tamaki, why are we here? He guided you in, and you guys sat at a table. He went to the counter and asked for 2 lattes, and then brought them back. He said, well, Yuan, here's us where we met, so I thought it was a great place to ask you this. Do you want to be my girlfriend? You blushed and said, of course, Tamaki. I thought you never asked. You guys kissed. 10 years later, this story was told to your kids, and you couldn't feel more happy that this all started just by a simple coffee shop